For the second day in a row, we can wrap up the Premier League title. Today we face off against Crystal Palace as we look to regain it from Manchester United. Hello everybody, Frankly FM84 here. Thank you for joining me back on another episode of Leeds United Pride of Yorkshire. So if you were with us yesterday, you'd have seen that we had a fairly disappointing draw with Leicester. They didn't offer too much in the way of attacks in the first half until they got their equaliser. We were ahead early on. We had two hands firmly on the title, but a point means that we have delayed it by just one game. It means that today we're going to face off against Crystal Palace and we should be winning the Premier League. So I'm not going to waste any time. There's nothing happened in game. We've literally moved forwards a couple of days to face Crystal Palace. Let's show you the lineup and if we can win the Premier League. After yesterday's disappointment of not lifting the Premier League trophy at the first time of asking, we are back for a second bite at the cherry. Today, facing off against Crystal Palace, and the lineup we're going to put out is Meslier in goal, Firpo, Varane, Konate and Garcia at the back. Bentancur and Phillips will be the holding two, Rafinha on the left, Ademi on the right, De Ketelaere through the middle, and Dusan Vlahovic will play up top. One small sad note to bring up in this starting 11 is that Conrad De La Fuente, it looks like his season is over. The injury from yesterday's game seems to certainly have him out past the semi-finals of the Champions League, and I think it probably is the end to a fine season for him. So let's see what happens. We are going to go and lift this Premier League title, I am sure. This is the day. I can feel it. Let's show you what happens against Crystal Palace. The players then are walking out onto the pitch, and just like yesterday, I'm pretty sure there is a bit of tension in and amongst them. An away day again. Yesterday we were at the King Power. Today we are at Crystal Palace. It means that if we do lift the title, it won't be in front of our own fans anyway. But we just want to get it done now. As I was mentioning, we got Champions League semi-final. I'd really love to be able to just rotate and shuffle the pack for the Manchester United games. Probably thinking a little bit too far in advance, but we are on the attack here. As Garcia gets the ball, crosses it in. De Ketelaere is there. Vlahovic has got the easiest goal he will ever score. De Ketelaere with a delicious ball back. Vlahovic just taps it into the empty net. And once again, we have took the lead early in a game as we are looking to secure the Premier League title. Bit of a mistake there, giving the ball straight to Garcia. As it drops into the path of De Ketelaere, he just cuts it back. Goalkeeper goes down to pick it up. Don't know why he isn't just gathering that in. Not really fussed either because Vlahovic is there to tap De Ketelaere's pass into the empty net. So excited that I can't even talk at the moment. Right then, Crystal Palace are trying to build out from the back. They have played it straight to a white shirt. And we are again on the attack. Fingers crossed we can just finish this season in style. As the ball is with Bentancur, he plays to De Ketelaere, goes to ground, but Vlahovic smashes it into the net. 38 goals on the season. This man is absolutely immense. I did the potential superstars of FM22 video on him, and I don't think I did it justice because he is far better than what that sim turned out, certainly in this save. I mean, we had Benjamin Šeško banging the goals in for Leeds for a while, but Dusan Vlahovic is on another level. He's just smashing goals left, right and centre. And to think he only cost 40 million of the 120 that we made on the Šeško deal. So we could have bought him 3 times over and it would have been still a bargain if we would have paid every penny that we got for Šeško for him. Crystal Palace actually waking up here, having a bit of an attack. We've got the ball and it breaks down on the left-hand side. A free kick to us, 20 minutes on the clock. There's a header. It's gone over the bar. Konate nearly finds the top corner. Instead, he finds the first row of the crowd. And I think this is the pattern that the game is going to go. We have another corner. Rafinha swings it in. Konate again with a header. And again, he finds the members of the public in the crowd. Crystal Palace going to try and build out from the back, passing it around. I think this is a little bit dangerous sometimes. When you're 2-0 down, why would you even attempt this? They're just going to give the ball straight to us, which is what happens. Firpo to Bentancur. They put themselves under all kinds of pressure. Ademi to Phillips. Out to Garcia. This is the route that we got the first goal from. It's come back to Bentancur. I thought he was just going to hit that on the volley. Instead, he plays it out to Firpo. Firpo's gone to ground. Ocampo is the man to bring him down. Dusan Vlahovic is on a hat-trick, so even if he wasn't the penalty taker, which he is, he would be taking this penalty should it be awarded. Don't really see why they're going to VAR. He's kind of barged him over in the box. It's never going to get overturned. And Vlahovic is never going to miss that on a hat-trick. 39 goals for the season. What else can you say about Dusan Vlahovic other than the fact that you give him the ball, he scores the goals? I don't remember having a striker like this at this level for a good few iterations of the game. And now he's moved to Juventus. When there's a data update, it's probably even going to get better than what he is in this version of the game because he just scores goals for fun. And the mad thing about it is we've only had 3 shots on target in the first half, and every single one of them has hit the back of the net. So our assistant says 45 minutes left to go, let's blow them away, and that's what we've done in the first half. I think Crystal Palace will be glad to see the back of us because we're on the attack again. Adeyemi gets the ball, plays it back to Calvin Phillips, goes into the box, there's ball to the Catalan, smashed it off of the crossbar. It's gone up and out for a goal kick. Some lovely football work down the right hand side as we're attacking. Crystal Palace's left. And I think that is one area that we have been exposing because in the first half we were getting Garcia in behind quite a lot. But the man who gave the penalty away, Ocampo, is in the box now, crosses it in, it's dealt with well by the defenders. And Rafinha is going to bring us on the attack as Vlahovic just rolls his man with ease and some neat passing. Catalan's got Rafinha on the outside, plays it back to Bentancur, plays it to Vlahovic, to Catalan again, Rafinha again. What can he do? He's going to cross it into the box to Catalan, Rafinha, taking so many touches, and then Rafinha just lobs the ball all the way out of the penalty area. But Adeyemi gets it under control to Garcia, back to Adeyemi. Dusan Vlahovic with his 39th goal of the season. This kid just scores for fun. Absolutely hammers it. Left-footed rifle into the top corner. I thought at this point the move was dead and it was just going to fizzle out. But no, Adeyemi gets the ball, keeps it in. Garcia to Adeyemi. And there he is. Dusan Vlahovic to smash it into the top corner. 51 minutes on the clock. And this is what we should have done to Leicester. When we had Leicester in this position, we were 1-0 up and we were attacking and attacking and attacking. We let them off the hook by not scoring the second goal. And today we've just continued to pummel Crystal Palace into submission. And again we're in, and again we've scored. De Catalan this time getting in on the act. That's his 9th goal of the season. I have to admit, with De Catalan, I thought he might have done a little bit more. I thought he was going to be the player like Kevin De Bruyne that he'd pop up with all the assists, all the goals, and he's been like in and out of the team a little bit because of his form not being great. But if he can pick up and do those kinds of things, then he should be in the team more often than not. And he's a special player, do not get me wrong. Charles de Catalan, when you look at his stats and look at the way that he's built, the base stats of him, he definitely is a wonder kid that you want to go out and buy. Just struggling to get into our team a little bit, same as Angelo, for example, and also Moritz Kiergaard, who we bought way back in season 2, and he couldn't get in either. He's been out on loan here, there, and everywhere. As De Catalan now, he's on a hat trick as well. 2 goals for De Catalan. A toe poke this one into the far corner. 6-0. That's 10 for the season for De Catalan. Firpo cuts it back. Rafinha gets into the box, plays it to Firpo. And then De Catalan is there to just stab it home past the goalkeeper and give us a 6-0 lead. Right, let's make a few changes here. We have got one eye on the Manchester United games coming up. So Zubeldia can come on for Calvin Phillips because, again, he's on a booking. And, again, we do not want him getting sent off. I'm going to give Angelo a go on the right-hand side in place of Adeyemi. Especially now that De La Fuente is out, he's important that he stays fit. And I'm actually going to bring Dusan Vlahovic off. He has got 4 goals in the game. I'm going to give Matthias Scally a little run out, see if he can get in on the act. But I think he's probably asking a bit much when he's 6-0 up to send a substitute on. Oh, go and get a 7th goal. But anything's possible in this game. And it seems like Crystal Palace are hell-bent on just giving us the ball time after time as they lump it forwards. It comes to nothing. To Catalan, to Angelo. He's really started to fire Angelo. I've noticed that his stats had all of a sudden took a little bit of a boost. He was getting a bit of recognition in his training performances. And then when he has played, he has taken his chances. It's just the fact that the squad depth is so big that he hasn't really played more games. And now he's on the pitch. He's there getting involved. He probably should have scored. He's hit the shot. He's hit the defender and gone out for a corner kick. But I think that was probably an easier chance to score than miss. Rafinha's going to swing the corner in. Konate is there, and again, Konate's header is over the top of the crossbar. 10 minutes left on the clock then. Season is winding down now. We are definitely going to be getting our hands on the Premier League title at Selhurst Park, even though Crystal Palace are putting up a fight to the end. 85 minutes on the clock, and they're still trying to get something going. I doubt that it's going to come too much, but knocking the ball around, are they just going to do what they normally do? They're going to just lump this ball? No, because Matthias Scally is going to steal it. He's one-on-one with the defender. Goes it alone. Peacock Farrell in goal just says, thank you very much. You're not beating me that easily. Actually had a man over as well there. Scally being a little bit selfish. And here it is, the moment that we've been waiting for. Season 6. We are finally claimed and reclaimed the Premier League trophy from Manchester United. Only 2 out of 6 seasons winning the Premier League is probably not a good enough record with the amount of money we spent, the amount of players we signed. But considering when you take over Leeds United at the start of the base game, they are nowhere near a title challenging team. We're finished, I think, in the top 4 every single season. Certainly finished 4th in the first season to get through into the Champions League. We then won the Premier League. We finished 2nd behind Manchester United a couple of times. And we have now finally retaken that trophy away from them. And we can add it to our honours list, ready for wrapping up this save. Nothing really to say in terms of the game. Dusan Vlahovic is just a baller. Tokatele decided to turn up and join him today. And we are celebrating winning the Premier League. Jump through the dressing room, through the media page. Let's have a little look. So, Leeds win Premier Division. You can see, 2024 was the last time that we had won it. Manchester United won it the first season, and then I think we finished runners-up to Liverpool, then won it, then finished runners-up 25-26 before finally taking it in 2027. So, it says here, iconic FM84 builds Leeds' legacy. FM84 has firmly cemented its status as an iconic figure at Leeds after clinching the Premier Division. In winning his 7th trophy at the club, which spans 6 years, it has ensured a legacy will live long in the memory, but one which also may not yet be complete. The 43-year-old is already being spoken of in the same breath as the likes of Leeds United icons Howard Wilkinson and Johnny Giles, a feat securing his place in the hearts of the United faithful. It's been an absolute pleasure managing Leeds United. I picked them out at the beta stage. I was debating 2 different teams. I'll be honest, one was Wolverhampton Wanderers, one was Leeds United. I decided to go with Leeds. I thought they are an attractive offer with the Bielsa ball and everything. Plus the finances weren't as strong as what I thought they would be, so it was an even bigger challenge. I'm definitely glad that I have picked Leeds United. You can see Vlahovic is getting all of the plaudits again. He got a 9.8 rating, 4 goals. He had a shot. Every shot that he had went into the back of the net in the game. You can see we are crowned champions. Last thing to do then is show you the competitions tab and show you exactly why we are champions. So from 34 games, we have won 26, drawn 1, only lost to Liverpool on the opening day of the season, which is an absolute amazing feat. I still can't believe that I changed the formation and nearly blew the whole season by thinking, oh, what we'll do is we'll mix it up and the game won't expect it. No. Stick to what you know. If the formation's working, don't mess with it. Stick with it. And sure enough, it's fired us to 87 points in the league this season, and we are already crowned champions with 4 games to go. So a little look at the schedule then. A game before we start the Manchester United run. So we have Fulham next in the Premier League. That is going to be a completely rotated team as we rest. I'm going to rest every single first team player. Even Melier is going to get his feet put up, take a nice rest, take the day off somewhere. No first teamers will play in that game. And then we start the dreaded run. We have Manchester United in the Champions League semi-final first leg. We have them in the league, but now that game isn't important. I'm not really going to concentrate on it. We're then going to have the Champions League semi-final second leg, and then depending on whether we win the game over 2 legs or we lose the game over 2 legs, will be whether there is a Champions League final or a season review and a goodbye to Leeds United. Finally, the Premier League has come back to Ellen Road, as The Rock would say. Fantastic season. To only lose 1 game and that game be on the opening day of the season in 34 games, been so impressive. Been longing to get the Premier League title back. It was the one thing that I thought we probably should have won more of. We have, like I said, placed in the top 4 every single season, some runners-up medals for some of the players, and finally we get another Premier League trophy. So if you're at this point of the video, enjoy today's content and are looking forward to the Manchester United Champions League semi-final games, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to help the channel out. Every single person that does that, I appreciate it so much. Every interaction helps me to bring the content to a lot more screens, a lot more people, and the interaction also is so rewarding. First year of YouTube went fantastic. Second year has kicked off absolutely brilliantly too. But for this one, I'm going to wrap it there. Come back tomorrow as we try to beat Manchester United in a Champions League semi-final.